Her name was Angela, and she grew up in a quiet but struggling neighborhood at the edge of the city. It was a place where narrow streets twisted like a maze, and the buildings stood weary, their paint peeling and their balconies leaning slightly forward, as if listening to the stories of the people below. Angela's nights weren't lit by bright streetlights, but by the faint orange glow of a few scattered bulbs. Despite the shadows hanging over her neighborhood, Angela carried light within her. She was curious, determined, and always dreaming of a place where the streets sparkled and the sky was reflected in towering glass buildings. For her, such a world seemed far away, but the thought of it kept her going. One day, Angela received life-changing news. She had been offered an internship at a company in a prestigious part of the city, known for its immense skyscrapers and streets alive with energy, even at midnight. With her family's blessing and her belongings packed into a single suitcase, she set off. When she arrived, Angela was overwhelmed. The buildings were so tall they seemed to touch the clouds, their glass facades reflecting sunlight in every direction. The streets buzzed with people moving with purpose, dressed in elegant suits and carrying sleek briefcases. It felt like she had stepped into another world. Her apartment, though small, had a view of the city skyline. At night, she sat by the window, captivated by the endless lights dancing across the horizon. She had dreamed of this moment, but now that she was living it, she felt a mix of awe and loneliness. At work, Angela struggled at first to find her footing. She wasn't used to the fast pace or the confidence her colleagues radiated. But little by little, she adapted. She asked questions, stayed late to learn, and found ways to contribute meaningfully. Her resilience didn't go unnoticed, and soon she began to feel like she belonged. One evening, as she walked home, Angela stopped in the middle of a bustling plaza. Around her, lights sparkled from every direction, streetlights, glowing signs, and the illuminated windows of towering buildings. She realized she was no longer just a visitor to this world. She had become part of it. The dreams she had nurtured in her humble neighborhood had brought her here, and she had turned them into reality. But Angela hadn't forgotten where she came from. Inspired by her journey, she began volunteering on weekends, mentoring young people from underprivileged neighborhoods like the one she'd grown up in. She shared her story, encouraging them to believe in their potential and to pursue opportunities beyond their circumstances. Angela's life became a bridge between the two worlds she had lived in, the modest streets of her past and the luminous avenues of her present. Her story was a testament to the power of perseverance, showing that even the darkest corners of the world can give rise to the brightest dreams.